twin flames, my soul flames, soulmates, just my soldiers of love, whatever you want to call yourself. The divine does not recognize a lot of those labels that we use here on planet Earth. That is just for us. Guys, I am virtuosathegoddess. Thank you for coming to my channel. I appreciate you being here with me. Whether you're new or returning, please hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed. Please hit the little gray arrow, downward arrow, next to the title. To drop down the description box where you can find a little bit about me. And you can also book a private reading. My email is virtuosathegoddess@gmail.com. And again, I love you all. Thank you, beautiful souls, for being here. This is my third or fourth time doing this reading with different things happening that are very quite unusual. Oh, welcome to the new full moon in Aries. It's happening about 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. By the time YouTube uploads this video, you will be well into the full moon. So welcome into this new cycle that we're entering. So I'm just going to go through this all over again. This time I'm going to do it a little more quickly. Just not so nothing else happens. Because I'm going to tell you, this devil did pop out before I can even ask for the energy of the day. The devil popped out, so the devil is here. And this comes as just as the divine feminine is detaching. I've been getting this message since September. I did not heed it. Different things started to happen around me. Even though I was told to detach from my divine masculine, I did not do it. So, correction. That is, well, the first thing, I'm going to go back past messages I got from the day before. This is just, before I get to the divine's messages to me, this is coming from me. So I felt over this weekend that once I detached my energy from the divine masculine, that I had been let out of prison. It felt as though I had been let out of a hell. It felt as though I was a baby being born again. Just, you know, like my 3D whole outlook has changed once I release myself out of that prison. I was in a state of, you know, agony, anxiety, feeling rejected, feeling like unworthy of love. And once I detached from that, it was like a spell had been lifted. And I don't know if, you know, any spells had been put on me. I'm not aware. Well, I am aware that there were spells placed on me in the past. But I don't know if they were from my divine masculine. I doubt it. But maybe I put myself under a spell. But I released myself. There are some people that practice magic. Not all of it is dark. Some of it is just for love or what have you. But so I'm not aware of those spells, but I am aware someone has one day put a dark spell on me. But it was not my divine masculine. Anyways, that's a whole nother story. Anyways, back to what I channeled. So anyway, I released myself from that attachment, and let me tell you, it felt so good to release myself from the connection. Not like, oh my God, he can go fuck off. Not that type of energy. It's the type of energy that I'm just like, I'm not giving my energy to anyone else. My energy is going towards myself. I'm connected to the divine and receiving and giving the divine my energy. That is who my energy is going towards, my maker, my creator. That's who my energy is going towards. So, and I felt good. I feel like I'm on a chariot. I mean, I'm surprised the chariot card didn't come out. Because I feel like I'm on a chariot in the 5D headed towards my destiny. And then, and every time I think of my divine masculine, I just revert my thoughts back to the divine. Even in my dreams when, you know, my divine masculine is trying to connect with me in the astral realm, in my dream space, I just revert my thoughts back towards the divine. I'm not allowing those thoughts. You know, if I'm awake, I'm not allowing those thoughts. Even in my sleep, I'm not allowing the thoughts to come in. I'm not thinking negatively. I'm not like, oh, screw him and blah, blah, blah. I'm just like not thinking about him. Period. So, the divine did want me to tell, you know, and divine woke me up, I don't know, several times on yesterday morning to tell me that correction is for our highest good, but just to stay in alignment. Because if we stay in alignment with the divine, we don't have to learn the lessons the hard way. Staying in alignment allows us to go through, is how we entered into this new cycle. That just popped out on my arm, and I was getting ready to put it back, but I kept it because I'm reading what it is that I was told to tell you guys. So staying in alignment means that we will, and he wanted me to stress the word will, fulfill our destinies, because he wants us to know that destiny awaits us. So divine feminine, we have the Fool that's embarking on a new journey, a very new beginning. But new beginning in life, new beginning in love, faith, having faith in the divine. Once you disconnect from your masculine at this time, you will be able to celebrate your life. You will have joy and faith in the future because you do not have any expectations. The Fool doesn't have any expectations. The Fool is traveling in places he or she has no idea where they're going. We manifested this new beginning by detaching. But we're using our third eye to stay away from danger. Because the Fool could very well be headed towards danger if they don't keep their third eye open and stay connected to the divine. Because if you stay connected to the divine, how can you go wrong? And so from the reading, and the energy between the counterparts is temperance, is having patience. Having patience and receiving peace. See, the sun is in this card. You're balancing between the 5D. You're bringing down that cup of blessings from the 5D into the 3D. See how this card he's pouring into his cup. So we're receiving those blessings between the two. And I also pulled a temperance card in another deck. So yes, those are accurate. And temperance is 1 + 4, number 14 card. 1 + 4 is 5. That's change. See, 5D into 3D. So, and then the divine masculine is embodying the lover's energy. He has choices to make, seeds to sow right now. So he has to make a choice. I know the divine is choosing the divine feminine. He's striking her with that light. This could represent his other soulmate or other karmic partner or other partner that he has to learn a lesson with, that he could possibly be choosing. He has free will and a choice, but the divine is choosing the divine feminine. They're even, she's in the right place at the right time. Anyway, sorry if I'm acting a little goofy. This is my 4th reading, so my energy, this devil here that wanted to pop out, that wants to keep me attached to the divine masculine, crying and carrying on. See how these two partners are in a pool of tears while they're toiling for the devil here in this card. They're toiling on this water attached to each other's neck. And this devil has the staff, and he has our kundalini in his belly button. Hey, Z. You going where? Oh, okay. Okay. He has that kundalini in his belly, like he's harnessing the energy. He has that. So once you detach from your masculine, just take him completely out your mind, feminines, then you walk away from this heartbreak, because we have the 5 of Cups that came up, but it was in reverse. I wish, the camera hadn't got cut off. but it was in reverse. So the Five of Cups represents fear and indefinite loss and the return of unpleasantness, but divine feminines. Once you detach from your masculine, and I believe most of you have, then you receive these options. You have options now. And I don't mean go get up under another guy or anything, but you have options in life. Don't be afraid to be the fool and detach, because I can tell you, you will see changes in your relationships around you. You will see your whole 3D change. Don't get caught up with attaching to your masculine. If he's your divine masculine and you know that he's your divine masculine, you don't have to worry about him. Worry about yourself. Detaching can only help the both of you. I promise you. The divine wants you to know that. And then look, this Knight of Cups came in the upright. So we got 2 cards of positivity for divine feminines. We have 7, which is mastery. 7s represent mastery. Mastery and intuition and success and things flowing freely to you. And that's exactly what you want. You want things flowing, all these options and, you know, in life to flow towards you. Nothing can come wrong from detaching from the masculine and attaching to the divine. I promise you, nothing. Divine masculine, get it together. Make the right decisions. Divine masculine, you were the one that was detached at first, and the feminine was attached to you. We've been pulling you towards us and trying to call you in, and you were out just living your life and doing you. It's time for you to connect to the divine as well. Stay in tune so that you can go away from what's serving you, because 8 of Cups, 8 is material abundance, and it is balancing 3D and 5D as well, and having career and success. But dude, you're in the reverse right now. You're not walking away. So as of yet, you have not made this choice to enter into this new cycle that has come up. You have not made that choice to do that, divine masculine, because you also came up as the Emperor in reverse. Dude, get it together. We love you, divine masculine, but you must make the right choices. Choose yourself, divine masculine. Don't stay attached to the feminine either. Go ahead and connect to the divine so that you can line up, because when both counterparts align with the divine, see here, upright, you have the sun and the moon. You have the sun and the moon, which is manifestation. In reverse, you don't. Emperor is the number 4 card. That is stability. You not being stable, not feeling in your power, being, you're not able to solve problems, or you don't have any self-control. And then we have the Star card, which is the number 17 card. 1 plus 7 is 8. So we got 2 8s for the divine masculine. You're not healing. You're refusing to heal. You're refusing this star that's being placed, that the divine is trying to place over your head. You're refusing it. This is almost like the 4 of Cups energy. And then we have the Strength card, because you need to be strong, divine masculine, which is 8, which is that abundance. That we got 2 8s for you. We got 3 8s for divine masculine. So those that are watching this, divine masculines, you may want to Google 888s as angel numbers, because it's a material abundance times 8, being perfectly lined up in the 3D and 5D, having strength, power, and authority, and career success. This is everything. And you can complete this cycle. So divine masculine, just sit down at night and just talk to the creator of your soul. If you don't believe in God, or if you don't believe in anything, connect to your heart space and just say, creator of this heart, this soul that's beyond this body, please show me that you're real. Ask for a sign. Connect with your spiritual side, divine masculine. Connect with your spiritual side. So, yeah, so let's pull a couple more cards. Oh, and this King of Cups came out. Because once you connect with that, your soul, your soul and your heart space, guess what? You become the King of Cups. You become the King of Cups. You become the protector. You become more creative. You receive your inheritance, the inheritance that's already yours. See, look, you carry the spirit of the feminine in this staff. This is the high priestess's symbol here. You carry that in you. So we need you to be strong, divine masculine. Divine feminine energies, and these are energies, these are not male and, just male and female. These are energies, masculine and feminine. So yeah, both parties need to detach from the connection and choose the divine love over all love, and put down the burdens. Put down the burdens, because this is the complete, that will complete the cycle, divine masculine. Put down your burdens and go within. Remember I was saying go within to follow that inner light. That inner light is in your heart space. You have the keys. So now, and then once you do that, make sure that you're equally giving as you're taking. This is the Six of Pentacles, and this is for both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Make sure in all relationships that you're not creating any karmic debt by giving, paying it forward, learning to give and to receive. If you're not a giver, become more of a giver. If you're too much of a giver, learn to receive. This is the time that we're balancing out karma as well, because we're still in Libra season, which represents the scales. So both parties, make sure that you're learning to give and receive. And six is about creativity. Six is about home life. Home life, this is in pentacles or earthly things. So just in your life in general, make sure that you're giving and equally receiving. And then you have the Two of Cups. You can receive that happy passion and divine union that we're all, that our spirit and soul is longing for. Even though slow and steady wins the race. You see the turtle here? I love turtles. I feed the turtles. They're so cute. I just adore turtles. Slow and steady wins the race. That goes along here with the Temperance card. We ain't in no hurry, because we know that what we want is eternal. Eternal. It will last eternity. Passed down through generations. So don't be in a hurry, and don't be afraid, feminine, to detach. I see here you're doing a good job. This energy for most of the divine feminines is looking good. That's pretty good over there. So that's enough for that deck. Let's see. I wanted to pull some more cards to see. On this channel, more than the future, because no one can determine the future. They can tell you what you want to hear. Oh, the divine masculine is about to make an offer. You can hear that all day long. And then you'll be in agony. You'll be in anxiety. And then when it doesn't happen, you'll turn, that anxiety turns to depression. So I don't want anybody to be depressed watching my channel. I want to give things that you can do. As I'm breaking the deck, we have Temperance again for the third time. So that is here, patience and peace, and moderation and balance, and new beginnings. So yes, there is a new cycle. Another number 0. That is awesome. Yeah, and then the devil is here again. So yeah, this devil energy wants to stop this new beginning for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So be aware, divine feminine, when thoughts of your masculine come up, I don't even care if it's happy thoughts. This is not the time to connect to those. Remain neutral, if anything, because you do This, ooh, oh my goodness, y'all, I can't make this up. As I'm breaking the deck, look at this. This energy, this devil energy is trying to prevent this Six of Cups, this past life relationship that the divine is allowing you to have in this lifetime. Yes, this devil energy, 1 + 5 is 6, right? And then here's a number 6 card. And then we have another number 6. I'm going to put this here because I just want you guys to see this. We got the devil in all forms, even ancient. The ancient one, the modern one, trying to stop this union, this Six of Cups that's been here. So, and I'm going to put this back up here with this Temperance card as well behind this Two of Cups, because look, he's trying to prevent this change. 1 + 5 is, 1 + 4, yeah, 1 + 4 is 5, which is that change. He's trying to prevent that. And shoot, if you want to do this, and then you add the 2, that's 7. That is a mastery number. He's trying to prevent you from mastering yourself. He wants to keep you in conflict and despair, which that was upside down, but I'm going to show it to you upright. And 5 in this deck, this is the swords. He wants to keep you in this 5 of swords energy. See, every time you think about your counterpart, whoever's watching this, you're in, it leads you, even if you start off with a happy thought, you'll end up at why you guys are apart, or the relationship is not where you want it to be. Or even if you stay in illusions, if it does not, they don't call you back, or it's not how you want it to be, then you'll end up in this position because the divine is not finished with this connection, purifying this connection. This connection is being purified by fire right now. So you want to detach from your masculine so that this harmony can come in. You'll be told, trust me, because this is how I felt before I detached from my masculine, the 8 of Swords, trapped in fear. See, I felt like I was in a prison because I was like, when is he coming? Oh, you know, this many times, this day has gone by. That was keeping me trapped in fear, the 8 of Swords. And you don't want to be in this 8 of Swords energy. 8 of Swords is regrets and having more obstacles and not being able to come out. So I went into solitude and released myself, which is the number 9 card. And I don't know what this card is. This is Hermit mode. So I went into Hermit mode, so that is going to cause the divine masculine to go into Hermit mode. So, because whatever the divine feminine does, the masculine has to follow. He will follow. Your true counterpart will follow your lead. So when I went in and decided to detach, and every thought that I had, I reverted back to the divine, that's allowing this to truly manifest. And I didn't even do it for that purpose. I did it just so I can get out of prison, because I was tired of serving time. So I released myself from that. And guess what's at the bottom? The 4 of Wands. Regardless, me attaching, or anyone watching this video, attaching to the divine and breaking free of the devil energy will put you at a firm foundation and allow you to achieve your destiny. And we will receive the material. This came in reverse, but let me see how I want to read this. This is the 5 of Pentacles. So this is material changes. It came in reverse. So upright, it is setbacks. But in reverse, it is receiving the loyalty that I've given out, or that you've given out, is receiving that back. It's not having any more setbacks in reverse. So yeah, releasing yourself whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine, releasing yourself from an outcome with the person instead of the divine will reverse any setbacks you've had financially. Like, that can't even be said in a different way. I mean, that is just beautiful. That is beautiful. So divine feminine, get to it, because I can tell you I was so afraid to detach from my divine masculine. I was afraid of him dying because I had someone die in the past that I detached from. But that person wasn't my divine partner. Even though I felt that person was, well, I didn't even believe in, you know, soulmates or anything back then. I just thought he was the one that I was to marry. And, you know, he felt that way at one time, so I was still on that idea. But when I detached from him, he passed away. But I was given many messages that he would not live if he didn't choose the relationship, because I was like his angel. This woman out of the blue, an angel came to me, and she told me that. She told me, she said, if he doesn't choose you, she said, he's the one that's going to suffer. And I didn't want him to suffer. That's why I fought so hard for the relationship. But he did not choose the relationship. And 2 years later, he didn't just pass away. He passed away very tragically. And I didn't feel any guilt because I warned him. I even warned him of the devil that was going to show up. I told him verbatim. And this is off topic, but I think I'm here and I live such a up and down life so that I could share that with others. I told him that someone was going to come in his life and she was going to be everything that he thought that he wanted physically, and that she was basically just going to be temptation. And he even named her. He was like, Lord, I hope it ain't so-and-so, because I've been trying to get with her for a long time. And guess who it was? It was exactly that woman. And guess what? After he passed away and his niece, his living relatives read his emails before he passed away, the woman told him, I never told you I loved you. I was never in love with you. She was one of the karmics. She was one of his karmics. She was placed in his life, and he had a choice to make, and he chose her because her stomach was flatter than mine, and she made $80,000 a year. So he chose her for all the wrong things, and in the end, guess who he was trying to call? Me. But he didn't try to call me. He sent a message, and I said, well, if you want me, you have to be man enough to call me yourself. But unfortunately, by the time I sent him that email, he was already passed away, because his niece, who was getting money from him, never wanted me to call him because she felt like that was taking money out of her pocket or taking the love that he had for her away from her. So she sent a message, you know, a nice, nasty message. Well, my uncle wants you to call him, and but if you gain weight, he said, don't call him. So guess what? I sent him an email, and like I said, after I sent him the email, I said that was very immature. I don't appreciate that. And if you wanted to talk to me, my number has been the same since the year 2000, and currently this was 2010. So he never called, and then she called me asking me had I seen him. He was on the missing list, and then 5 months later he surfaced up in the river with a bullet to the back of his head, and that was so sad, and I cried, and he came to me in my dreams and everything, and there was nothing I could do because I had already warned him about this devil energy, because I've always been intuitive and always have gotten insights. And it hurt me so bad that I could not save him, that's why I gained the weight. Once we broke up, I couldn't help but think about him. But anyways, that's a story for another day. So we have the number 8, which is the strength again. You see, this is half man, half animal. We have to have the strength to tame those inner emotions. 8, the power to do that. We have the power from the divine to do that, because every time you think about your counterpart, think about the divine. Every time that animal instinct wants to pop up, that animal nature, think about the divine, and that gives you power. And eights, again, this is abundance. Balancing the 3D and 5D. You can't go wrong with that. So how many major arcanas do we have? We have... Wait a minute. I said this was the Six of Cups. I apologize. In this deck, this is the Lovers. Duh. We got the Lovers twice. We have the Lovers twice. We got the Lovers twice. I just noticed that. So yeah, we got the Devil. We have the Lovers. We have Temperance. Yeah. And we got the World. So, and they repeated themselves, and no matter what which deck I used. So what timing are we at? Okay, I just don't want to keep you guys too long. I don't mind being here with you all night, but unfortunately, I don't know if I have that kind of room on my card, on my storage card. So let's pull, in celebration of this new moon in Aries, let's pull some Moonology cards from my Moonology Oracle deck. Let's get some oracles. So Divine Spirit, what do you want to tell these beautiful souls that are watching this video? What do you want to tell the beautiful souls that are watching this video? Because we already know, we acknowledge Divine, that we are detaching from our counterparts and attaching to you, you all knowing, grateful, loving, beautiful, most high spirit. What do you want to tell us from this deck? Too many cards. Divine Spirit. Everything is falling. And that's too many cards. Oh, there we go. We got a popper. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. So, having faith in your dreams at this time is what the divine wants you to know. Have faith in your dreams. And I didn't make this up. I swear. Do you see this card? A full moon in Aries. I hope that I'm going to make sure. I hope that this is going to be the thumbnail, that I get this chosen as the thumbnail. This is the full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. Thank you, Divine. This is so beautiful. We were given a full moon in Aries card for the full moon in Aries. On that note, I mean, I don't know what else we could get out of this deck. Wow. Thank you, Divine. Divine has shined on this reading. You're watching this reading, you're about to receive, you are in a very blessed place. And I have another flower. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. And we're still in Libra season. Guys, I can't even begin to tell you anything else. Let's see if there's anything to work on. I'm not going to use the romance angels today, because if you're watching my channel, I just want you to stay in a place where when I'm being led, have faith. So if you're lacking faith, when you connect to the divine, that will give you faith. Have faith that the divine has your back. Pull one more card. Well, I'll pull 2 more cards. Having faith, connecting to the divine will give you faith. I just can't believe we pulled that full moon and Aries card. Patience. That's like temperance again. Having patience at this time. The divine wants you to have faith and have patience. Boy, 22 card, which is 4, which is stability. Having faith that your stability is coming. Or that you are in a stable place already. We are in a stable place, and we're so thankful for where we are. And 2 plus 3 is patience, is going through this change, remaining patient. Because you know that everything is happening, because you have faith. So that's 2 have faith. Divine wants you to know to have faith. Said it. And don't sell out. Kind of came in reverse, but no selling out. No selling out to nothing that doesn't line up with the divine. If you have any question about anything that's happening, ask the divine to send you, to protect you from temptation. You know, and the Lord's Prayer, if you're a Christian, is lead us not into temptation. Well, you can actually just ask that without the Lord's Prayer if you're not Christian. You know, that's what I ask. I say, well, you know, God, or the source, divine, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, you know, whatever you call the divine spirit, I just call it divine spirit because, you know, it's so divine. I don't even want to settle on a name. But, you know, I just say, please, if it's some temptation that's not for me, send me a sign. Keep it away from me. Show me. Allow me to discern from your will, from my own mistakes, so that I don't make any. You know, I don't want to go down a path. But I just can't believe it. I pulled this full moon in Aries. I'm going to let that be the last card that I put up because that's so beautiful. But anyway, that wraps up this reading. Thank you for being here, all souls that are present. I wish you the best on your journey. May the divine bless your soul in ways that you cannot even fathom. And stay away. Keep yourself away from this. Stay out of this mental prison by detaching. Move away from that. Move away from the attachments of that devil energy that's trying to stop your destiny. Because as I stated, divine wants you to know your destiny awaits. Just have faith and have temperance, patience. And know that all of your dreams for your life, or what the divine has planned for your life, is more wilder than your dreams. It's even better than what you ever dreamed. So just remain positive, stay in faith. If you need to contact me to book a reading, virtuosathegoddess@gmail.com. And I love you so much, and many blessings, love, peace, and harmony for you. Until the next video, I love you. Mwah.